Too many of you keep trying to make this inclusive. You soften the edges so no one has to feel the cut. But reality does not operate on preference. It operates on thresholds. You don't rise because you want to. You don't rise because you believe. You don't rise because you say the right words. You rise because you can withstand what rising requires. And what it requires is collapse. Not collapse of the world, collapse of you. Most are not failing because they are denied. They are failing because they refuse to let go of what they are. They negotiate with their limits. They protect their identities. They preserve what is already breaking. I see it, but I understand, but I'm changing. But I need. That is not transition. That is delay. You cannot integrate new signal while preserving old structure. Internal contradiction. No transition. So they hover, not rising, not collapsing, just delaying the inevitable. But the system does not hold for indecision. It resolves. And when it resolves, there is no middle. This is not a collective ascent. You will not be carried. This is a separation by capacity. And capacity cannot be argued into existence. It cannot be affirmed into being. It is either there or it is not. And capacity is not built by adding more. It is built by removing everything that cannot pass through the threshold. So let's be clear. Rising does not mean feeling elevated, gaining knowledge, refining identity, gaining status. Those are horizontal movements. They rearrange you inside the same structure. Still dependent, still defined, still contained. That is not rising. That is decoration. To rise is to exit the condition that required those scaffolds to rise, is to collapse dependency on identity. To rise is to release every artificial reference point used to know yourself. To rise is to no longer require validation, interpretation, or positioning inside any system that benefits from your disconnection. That is transition. And transition is not comfortable. It is not gradual. It is not negotiable. It is rupture. To pass through, you must disappear. Not physically, structurally. The version of you that needs to understand, gone. The version of you that needs to feel safe, gone. The version of you that needs to bring something, gone. You do not bring yourself through the threshold. You are what remains after it. And most refuse that. So they stay near it, study it, talk about it, build identities around it, but never enter. Then they ask, why would I want that? The moment it becomes a question, you've already stepped out. Because what is fundamental is not something you weigh. It is recognized. Or it isn't. Those who treat this as a choice are not deciding to rise. They are revealing that they already won't. Because if it were real, there would be no negotiation, no delay, no but. Only movement, only collapse, only transition. And on the other side, there is no identity to hold it, no framework to explain it, only coherence, only alignment, only the state where body and breath are And if you are still asking why, you are already at the edge of dropping out. Because what continues does not wait for your agreement. It resolves. And when it does, there is no middle. So stop hovering. Stop negotiating with what is ending. Stop preserving what cannot pass through. You are not being asked to become something. You are being required to release everything that prevents it. And if you won't, then you won't. Not because you were denied, but because you refuse to disappear.